Aron Cheruiyot, this video is for you. You came out to attack Gachagua, to say that he had blocked Ruto from coming to Mountain Kenya. You are used to drive a narrative that is tribal. Yet when he was within your circle, you used to praise him. It is very clear that your boss, William Ruto, does not want strong people. He thought that impeaching Gachagua was going to be a walk in the park. Now he's hiring people like you. Once a wise person like Aron Cheruiyot now is speaking like a grade 1 kid. Okay? The Kenyans are starting to know that narrative you are driving that regards Gachagua's tribal is not true. Because every leader, there is a narrative they drive. When William Ruto was in Mountain Kenya, he did not call Rigathi Gachagua tribal, because we know Gachagua doesn't appoint anyone in cabinet, doesn't appoint or fire anyone in government. So what was the yardstick of you calling him tribal? Tell me. Okay, that's why you are stupid. A person like Murkomen is one of the most loyal people of Ruto. He has not come out to entangle in these stupid battles. That's why he rarely comments on Gachagua, because he knows deep down in his heart that what Ruto is doing is not right. And even if you come from the region where Ruto comes from, you must save yourself for the place of the country. Ruto does not have 15 years in politics, unless when he loses, and I'm sure he's going to lose in 2007. He has reached on the brim, on the max of politics. He has been president. He can be former president. So Aron Cheruiyot, you cannot drive any narrative saying that Rigathi Gachagua is tribal. It cannot be. Kenyans are awake. You cannot continue dividing Kenyans on tribal lines. Okay? The incompetence of William Ruto is being shielded by calling Rigathi Gachagua tribal. Rigathi Gachagua was impeached long time ago. You continue talking about Rigathi Gachagua. Deliver to Kenyans. Now he has gone. Okay. Why do you pursue him with your tribal narrative? Did he appoint anyone in government? The power to fire and hire, we know where it is. We know where it presides. Okay? We know where it presides. So Aron Cheruiyot is trying to fight a battle he won't win. And in fact, in all this battle, it's William Ruto to lose. The Mount Kenya have the biggest voting basket. They will vote for Rigathi Gachagua when he stands. All Rigathi Gachagua needs is to make a good selection as his deputy. And hopefully, his deputy comes from the Western. It will be a very, very clear win. It will be a clear win. Okay? It will be a clear win as day follows night. I'm telling you. So Aron Cheruiyot came out to accuse Gachagua that is tribal, that he had blocked Ruto to go on the mountain. In fact, Aron Cheruiyot said this statement.
Unajua yule muongo mkabila ambaye tulifukuza kazi, alikuwa ameuzia watu uongo mingi sana. Oh, rais akikuja huko atapigwa, hawezi kukaribishwa, ataulizwa maswali. Nyinyi mliona TV, rais alikaribishwa au kukaribishwa? Si tunasema asante kwa ndugu zetu wa Mount Kenya. Na tunawaambia tuzidi kukaa pamoja hivyo. Hiyo ndio Kenya ambaye tunataka. Wajana na hiyo Kenya ambaye ule mwingine mtu muongo wa fitina na maneno mbaya anaendesha. Mimi nashukuru na naomba Wakenya wote kwamba tuzidi kukaa. Tuwe nchi ambaye tunapendana sisi wote. Tuwe nchi ambaye taifa ambaye si lazima ati sehemu nyingine ikose ndio nyingine ipate. It is possible to have a country where every corner of the country is thriving. And no part of the country has to lose for another one to gain. As we sit here today, we have representation from Kenyans of all walks of life who are proud and happy that for the first time, we have a president who is taking development to every corner of the country without discrimination.
That is Aron Cheruiyot driving a narrative that is tired. The Kenya Kwanza regime must prepare for a difficult defeat. William Ruto will be sent back home to Sugoi. He will be sent back. Okay? The narrative of calling Rigathi Gachagua tribal is faded. Those are the kicks of a dying horse. There is no amount of intimidation of calling Rigathi Gachagua tribal that will stop Ruto from going home. It's the reason as to why he ran to this old man, Raila Amolo Odinga. Raila Amolo Odinga is also a person who must be taken home by with William Ruto. Okay? They are proving to be a bad stain in the Kenyan politics. William Ruto was such a darling. Corruption and failure to deliver for Kenyans has failed him. Rigathi Gachagua is not in government. Why continue calling him tribe? Why? Tell me. Okay? Why continue calling him tribe? Even up to now, he doesn't hold any position. In fact, Rigathi Gachagua also came out, during his interview, came out to say that all PSAs, almost 60% of them, are from William Ruto's community. Yet is the same person driving a narrative that Rigathi Gachagua is tribe. William Ruto is a person who does something and accuses someone of doing it. The president is the one who appoints in position. The president is the one who has a high and firing power. Rigathi Gachagua came out to say that William Ruto has 60% of CEOs. Okay? So the tribal narrative is tired. There is no Kenyan leader who's not tribal. They just keep it under the carpet. They just keep it. So Aron cheruiyot, you have a lot of things to do. Wacha hiyo maneno. Wacha kabisa. You are all scared. You are trembling that Gachagua is gaining a lot of popularity across Kenya by spending even less money. I know the money you spend, you just get it from the exchequer, taxpayers' money. Okay? To instill fear, to instill lies. Rigathi Gachagua just does it in a fingertip. So Aron cheruiyot, you cannot tell Kenyans that Rigathi Gachagua is terrible. It's a tired narrative because Rigathi Gachagua, even being a deputy president, he doesn't appoint anyone, he doesn't fire anyone. It's very hard to express your sentiment of being tribal. A person who has appointed a lot of people, who has the ability to appoint, and he has appointed very many people from one community, cannot then come out to accuse someone to be tribal, yet that person he accuses doesn't have powers, any single power, to appoint anyone. That's a tired narrative that needs to go home. Aron cheruiyot, wake up. Anyway, I remain Kabir Suleiman. Continue subscribing.